I'm going to ask a question on that. But, sir, you touched upon on the issue of illegal migration, and so I want to start this Q&A with that. Just the other day, so a video tweeted out by White House. The video was focused on those handcuffs and the chains with which they were tying the legs of those illegal immigrants. They don't even call them immigrants, they call them illegal aliens. And then that video was, quote, retweeted by Elon Musk with a comment, wow. So my question to you, Dr. Tharoor, you've been in the space of international diplomacy for a very long time. Sending those people back who are illegal immigrants is understandable. But to be sending them back in a manner which is so demeaning to the human spirit, is that an accepted thing?
No, it's not acceptable. And as I said, both Colombia and Mexico refused to accept it. They said that they would not allow their citizens to be treated that way, and I believe we should take the same stand. I don't know whether the Prime Minister did so behind closed doors when he was in Washington, but the fact that a couple more flights have continued with the men still handcuffed and shackled, at least after the first flight, the women were no longer treated this way, but still it really was pretty shameful. And this dehumanization is really not necessary. Once they've left American soil, why do they need to do this? To my mind, this is a completely unnecessary development on the part of those who really ought to know better. If America values its relationship with India, then they've made their political point to their domestic MAGA audience by issuing this video. They should cease and desist forthwith. And what is more, we should insist on that. There's now an interesting development. They started sending these planes to Panama and Costa Rica instead of sending them directly to India.
Yeah.
And therefore, there might be some intermediate process when their deportation is screened through there, and then maybe it'll happen thereafter in commercial aircrafts or chartered aircraft rather than military ones, and maybe it will no longer involve all of this. But I think we should insist on bringing that about, because to my mind, this is an insult to us as a nation as well. It's not just the dehumanizing of our citizens as an insult to us as a nation. We shouldn't take it, and we should tell them, this is not the act of a friendly country. We don't condone what they've done. They shouldn't have gone illegally. But nonetheless, send them back with decency, with some dignity.